Hi, Pastor Nathan Deck with your hashtag Better Together devotion for today. Have you ever been wrong? I mean, like, really, totally wrong. Like, you were heading in this direction, going full force, full blast, only to realize and find out that, oops, that is not the path I actually thought that. I didn't think I'd end up here. I thought we were going to go someplace else. God showed me I was wrong. Well, that happened to the Apostle Paul. He was literally on the road to Damascus to do a job. He was sent by the folks in Jerusalem specifically to go to Damascus to find other Jewish Christians and to take them and haul them back to Jerusalem so he could throw them in jail, probably get them tried and stoned to death, like what had happened with Stephen, one of the first deacons in the book of Acts. What happens along the road to Damascus is that Paul experiences some kind of vision, light shining. Jesus Christ interrupts his journey and tells him, hey, why are you hurting me? Why are you persecuting me? And Paul's like, who are you? I don't know you, Lord. And he goes, I'm Jesus. I'm the one that you're hurting. You're hurting my church. You're hurting my people. Paul realizes he was wrong. He realizes it in a dramatic way. I think a lot of times many of us have this dramatic feeling when we realize that we're wrong because we've been going at it so hard and so fast. Paul was a very zealous person. Many scholars even think he might have been a part of the zealots within the group of the Pharisees or another political division within the Pharisees that was really, really hardcore in its belief systems about following the text and following rigid doctrine from the Torah. And Paul knew he was right. He was certain. And that's the problem with us today. So many times we are so certain about the answers that we are comfortable with that we have become blind and deaf to any other possibilities. Is it any wonder that when Paul encountered Jesus on that Damascus Road experience, that what Jesus literally does to Paul is show him just how blind he's been by blinding him? I think that in my own life, as I look back especially, I don't know if you know this, but preachers, we often keep a hold of our sermons, and occasionally we even go back and look at them. And there have been sermons that I have preached that I go back now and I go, ugh, that was not right. That was not right. That was wrong in some of the things I even said. Consider the places where you've been in your life. If you're like me, I guarantee you're still in development, still growing as a disciple of Jesus Christ, still trying to figure it out. And we want to be zealous. We want to go full force and let God show me the way. I'm ready. But let's be cautious about going forward. Let's be careful that we don't hurt other people in our zeal, that we don't become so focused on what we are so certain of that we forget the whole picture of the gospel. About Jesus Christ, about his love, about his sacrifice, about his life, death, and resurrection, about all the lessons that Jesus teaches us in the Gospels. Take time today to reflect on things that you feel certain about and ask the question, Lord, am I wrong? Am I blind? And then, like Paul, seek out brothers and sisters in the faith. Paul seeks out Ananias, who will help you regain sight, to see things a little more clearly. It may be that you have to go and encounter someone that you disagree with in order to do this, so that you can find that what you are so certain of is actually something that God is still growing within you and developing you through. Take time to ask the question, Lord, am I wrong? And then ask it together as a people of faith, as the church, and be better together. Amen.